So now that I've had a chance to review both Nvidia's and AMD's latest earnings results, I wanted to do a video answering the question, which is the better AI stock to buy right now? So to answer that question, I'm going to look at the two latest earnings reports. Then I will look at longer term financial operating profit margins, and finally I'll compare the two companies' valuation to come up with the answer at the end of the video of which one of these two stocks I like better right now to capitalize on the growing artificial intelligence trend. So let's begin. So in the most recent quarter, Nvidia's revenue decreased by 13% to 7.2 billion. Earnings per share increased, but there's an asterisk to that. That was primarily due to a comparison that had a $1.35 billion cost last year. So earnings per share didn't really decrease as a result of better operating performance this quarter. However, the big positive surprise in Nvidia's latest quarter's results was the forecast. The company is forecasting second quarter revenue of 11 billion with gross profit margins rising to 69%. That's a big bump from the first quarter of 7.2 billion, right? Going from 7.2 to 11 billion. Now compare that to AMD, which saw its revenue decrease by only 9% to 5.4 billion. However, AMD is forecasting second quarter revenue of 5.3 billion with gross profit margins of only 50%. So AMD is expecting a slightly lower revenue in the second quarter compared with Nvidia, who's expecting a huge boost in revenue in the second quarter. That was the huge difference between Nvidia's and AMD's most recent quarterly performance. Looking at their longer term trends, looking at the operating profit margin going back all the way to 2013, you can see clearly Nvidia in the purple here with a much better operating profit margin compared to AMD, and that advantage has sustained for a decade. So you can reasonably expect this advantage to sustain for several years more into the future. The most recent update had Nvidia at an operating profit margin of 17.4% compared with AMD with an operating profit margin just over 0.7%. So clear advantage for Nvidia here in the operating profit margin. Also clear advantage for Nvidia in the near-term prospects, expecting a much bigger revenue boost in the next quarter. Now finally, let's look at valuation. Judging by the forward price to earnings ratio, Nvidia stock is more expensive than AMD stock. Nvidia stock is trading at a forward PE of 41.72 compared to AMD stock, which is trading at a forward PE of 30. So right now, Nvidia is trading at roughly a 33% premium to AMD stock. That said, in my opinion, Nvidia has earned that premium valuation over AMD stock. Nvidia stock deserves this premium because of the outperformance over the longer term and the better near-term prospects for Nvidia. So overall, if I had to pick one of these two AI stocks to buy right now, I would go with Nvidia. I think Nvidia has the better opportunity going forward, and I think Nvidia has structurally the better business model, capitalizing on better operating profit margins going forward. So if I had to pick one of these two, I would pick Nvidia stock. Alright, but that's all I've got for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you again soon for another one of my videos. I want to thank the Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. Visit fool.com/Parkev for the 10 best stocks to buy now.